It began in a quiet house on the edge of town, a place filled with the laughter of the past and the soft ticking of time. Helen and Robert Turner had been married 47 years. They'd raised children, built a garden, and grown old side by side. Their love wasn't loud, it was gentle, patient, and steady, like the hum of the kettle that boiled every morning at 7. Robert still made breakfast, 2 cups of tea, 1 sugar for her, 2 for him. He'd hum softly as sunlight crept across the curtains. It was the rhythm of their days, until the morning she found the letter. A white envelope from the hospital, her name. Helen Turner. She opened it with trembling hands. The words blurred. Stage 2 lymphoma. The paper slipped from her fingers. For a long moment, she just sat there, frozen. The sound of birds outside, cruelly ordinary. Then Robert walked in. Morning, love? Tea's ready. His eyes caught the letter, and his face went pale. What's that? He asked. Just a reminder, she said quickly, sliding it away. Nothing important. He smiled, kissed her forehead, and she smiled back, pretending she wasn't breaking inside. That night, she sat on the porch, listening to the soft croak of crickets and the ticking of her heart. She whispered to herself, "He's been through enough. I can't do that to him." Robert had suffered a heart attack just 2 years before. He's still tired easily, still worried over every ache. So she decided she would carry this alone. Every morning, she hid the hospital letters in an old recipe box. Every evening, she took her pills in the kitchen after he'd gone to bed. She smiled through the pain, and when Robert noticed her fatigue, she laughed it off. Just old bones, she'd say. Her love for him wasn't just deep, it was protective. A lie, yes, but a lie born of love. The months passed. Then came the coincidence that changed everything. Robert had gone to the pharmacy one morning, picking up what he thought was his prescription. But when he returned, the pharmacist called the house. "Mr. Turner, I think you have your wife's medication by mistake." Robert stood in silence, holding a small white bottle labeled chemotherapy support. He walked slowly to the porch, where Helen sat knitting under the soft golden sun. "Helen," he said quietly, "we need to talk." She looked up, startled, then saw the bottle in his hand. Her knitting slipped from her lap. "You knew?" he asked, voice breaking. "How long?" "Since February," she whispered. "I didn't want to worry you, Robert. You've already had your heart problems, and I thought if I stayed strong, it would all just pass." He stared at her, not in anger, but in disbelief. Then he sat beside her, took her hand, and said softly, "Do you really think I want to live in a world without you?" Her eyes filled with tears. For the first time, she let herself cry in front of him. That night, he made soup. Her favorite, chicken and rice with thyme from their garden. They sat together on the couch, watching an old black and white movie, his arm around her shoulders, her head against his chest. "No more secrets," he whispered. "We fight this together." And she nodded, not because she had strength left, but because his love gave her some. In the weeks that followed, their children came to visit more often. They laughed louder, stayed longer. The house filled with warmth again. Helen realized something. Her lie hadn't destroyed their love. It had revealed it. Because Robert didn't love her for her strength. He loved her even in her weakness. One afternoon, sitting by the window, she turned to him and said, "You know, I thought I was protecting you." He smiled softly. "Maybe you did. Because now, every day feels like a gift I'm lucky to unwrap."
They held hands in silence as sunlight fell across the old wooden floor. Their love made quiet, but stronger than ever. Sometimes love hid.
Sometimes love hides the truth to spare pain, but true love, the kind that survives sickness, fear, and time, always brings the truth back home. Moral: love isn't about hiding pain, it's about holding each other through it. Sometimes even a lie told in love can lead hearts closer to truth. Thank you for listening to Lies in the Name of Love. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who believes in love that endures, even through silence. Tell me in the comments, would you hide the truth to protect someone you love? Don't forget to subscribe for more real-life stories, gentle, emotional, and true to the heart. Until next time, love deeply, live kindly, and remember, truth told with love only makes love stronger. Add a final comment at the end and subscribe to the channel in a warm, friendly style.